You want me to add a British accent?
What's happening, mate?
No. I always cop like a 75-year-old lady.
What's happening, mate? You see me mustard?
You're listening to Sappenin Podcast.
Sappenin! You are listening to episode 347 of Sappenin Podcast, presented by Emo's Not Dead, featuring myself, Sean Smith, and my good friend, Morgan Richards.
Yes, it's me, Morgan Richards. And would you believe it?
Yes.
Another
probably.
summer treat, branching out our roots into festival culture with a pine weekend to distract you and leaf your worries away.
A war weekend?
Pine.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by Pine Weekend?
I had a lot of fun. That's what I'm trying to...
No. How are you using pine? Why have you used pine?
It's a tree-based pun, isn't it? And there's...
No. I know you've done a tree-based pun, but what are you substituting pine for? Was it fine?
It was a fine weekend. I had a good time.
That doesn't work. As you probably guessed, this week's episode is a 2000 Trees Festival special. We were lucky enough to be invited back once again, like the Renegade Masters, to the farm of joy and rock again this year, and we had a brilliant time, and we have a star-studded lineup of absolute fucking rippers for you to listen to.
Yes, we do, but we didn't we survived this weekend. It wasn't just 2000 trees, it was 2000 bees and 2000 degrees, the blazing hot heat wave that hit Upcote Farm, and we just got to cherish the loving, chilled tones of a festival that has a close place to our hearts. 2000 Trees has always been so kind to us and went the extra mile this year, inviting us to host 3 live podcast stage shows once a day with packed tents responding to it. Thank you to anyone who took the time to come and see us. It absolutely means the world. We don't know when we do these things if anyone is going to turn up, but people got involved. They made jokes, they made their own chants. It was a lovely, lovely time. We DJ'd the silent disco where Sean yelled at me again for playing High School Musical, as expected. And we watched some of our favourite bands, reconnected with old friends, and recorded a bunch of backstage shenanigans to capture the forest vibes and ultimately just hide in the shade. We really should rename the festival 2000 Sappenins, really.
It was a great weekend. As you said, yeah, we were there Thursday till Saturday. A great time all around, as always. It's a brilliant festival. It's genuinely one of our favourite festivals. Everything about it is amazing. The community, the food. I had some curried goat, which was absolutely delicious. And the stages are quite close. You can literally get from the main stage to the 4th stage in a 6-minute walk. It's mad. It's a brilliant festival with a fantastic lineup. And the fact that we got to talk to some amazing acts last week was awesome as well. And my favourite part was just being seen by some of the bands before we interviewed them to see how excited they were. Like, oh, it's a boys, man. And then Adam from Take Back Sunday saw us and he was like, oh, it's a boys. Give us a wave. And then his PR person, Emma, was like, oh, you're going to them next. And then he was chuffed. So yes, it was lovely. It was lovely to be around a lot of bands that we love very much and people we love very much. So shout out to 2000 Trees, all the PR people that we got to hang out with, our friends at Marko Me podcast as well. It was a fantastic weekend. I highly recommend it every year.
Yeah, it's just a lovely summer outing, and as you said, the less walking we can do, the better. But throughout this episode, we're going to dive in and just be silly with everyone from Seeing Legends Taken Back Sunday with Adam Lazzara and John Nolan, reminiscing about their live set lists. We get introduced to the first time by Travis and Zach of Coheed and Cambria, who put on a ridiculous set, multiple sets throughout the weekend. Sam McTrusty from Twin Atlantic updates us on the band's original lineup reunion and that beautiful Scottish accent. Baby Lasagna, one of the most anticipated sets of the weekend, reflects on his journey from Eurovision to the emo scene and has the best venue story we've ever heard.
Yes.
We also meet the Jesse from Stick to Your Guns for the first time, and I added a cheeky solo chat at the end with Luke and Lee from Lowlives to cap off a fun, just a lovely, lovely time. And I will say this, Luke Johnson bangs the drums harder than anyone I've ever seen in the world.
Oh, it's mental. How somebody haven't told him to can't reel it in, I don't fucking know. But hell of a drummer. Hell of a drummer, hell of a boy. I'm glad you managed to get that chat with him. Apologies for not being there. I was at a wedding 300 miles away. So, yeah, glad you could get it because the boys deserve attention. Their new album has just come out and it's fucking ripping. So check it out as well. But yes.
But I know you wouldn't have got through this weekend without your latest dose of Emo's Not Dead coffee.
You can't see it, right? Because it's an audio-only podcast, but I currently have a massive mug that says, "Sorry, Mom, Emo's not dead" on it, because I am now addicted to the fucking coffee. So, yeah, very clever of them to send me some coffee to get addicted to. I hope they don't do it with cocaine or heroin. Don't send me any of that, because I'll definitely get... Anyway, but listen... That was me hitting my microphone with my giant cup. But yes, I wouldn't have got through this weekend without my fix of Emo's Not Dead coffee. So go to emosnotdead.com/Sappenin to check out everything Sappenin related, everything Emo's Not Dead related. They've got merchandise, they've got coffee, they got stickers, they got hoodies, they got the best quality t-shirts I've put on my body for quite some time. Ooh. They do a bit of everything.
Yes, they do blends of Screamo, Dark, Broken Heart, and they've just added Knuckle Puck to the E&D cruise for 2026. Woo! So get all the information at emosnotdead.com. If you enjoy what me and Sean do, have a laugh, and want even more shenanigans behind the scenes, maybe be involved with a group of people who meet up at these festivals and events and just become the best of friends, check out patreon.com/Sappenin. Over there, the community helps us think going each and every week, and there's just a beautiful thing on its own. But without any further ado, let's get into this. This is all our mischievous shenanigan conversations and laugh backstage at 2000 Trees Festival 2025.
Sappenin! I don't know what happened towards the end then.
Sappenin.
Hey!
So we are joined right now by Adam and John of the brilliant Take It Back Sunday and All the Hours as well.
Oh, man. Wow.
How are you guys?
Good. We are doing great. We're really happy to be here. I didn't know, or like we've like in all our travels, you know, we've never seen kind of this side of the UK. So it's
countryside.
Like, yeah. And I am pumped. I'm in. I'm here for it. And I would actually... I was thinking as we were driving in, dang, I wish we were spending some more time here. Because it's beautiful.
Do you know what? I'm going to move you. Fuck it.
Why not?
I have thought that, but those are still just dreams.
I've seen this countryside out the window of a tour bus before. Just kind of like, oh, look at
like,
that.
Like 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah, we tried to go to Stonehenge one time at around 5:30 in the morning, and it was closed. We didn't know Stonehenge could close.
Yes, we had-
I thought it was just rocks in a field.
Yeah, you'd think.
it never closed for Druid, but now capitalism got hold of it. And they're like,
Goddamn
it's closed.
capitalism.
You motherfuckers can't get in.
There was like one security guard. You could see him on the horizon just sitting there like,
No.
this sucks.
I wasn't awake for this, but I like to picture. Have you ever seen that movie Stardust with it's like based off a Neil Gaiman story?
Oh, is that the one with Ricky Gervais?
Yes, he's in it. Robert De Niro's in it. Michelle Pfeiffer, Claire Danes, and then the other guy who's so great. He was in Dead Poets Society.
The guy
too,
who
right?
plays Daredevil
Yes,
was in
he
it
plays
too. I
yes.
can't remember his name though.
So, but there's this old man that guards the wall in the city of Wall, and he's like 90-something years old. He has this long beard and mustache, and like kind of like looks like a Tolkien drawing.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I like to think happened while I was sleeping and they were getting kicked out of Stonehenge.
Well, it could have been. We literally got out of the bus and like looked on the horizon and saw the closed sign, but you couldn't see what the guy looked like, so he might as well have looked
He
like
might have been a 3,000-year-old Druid.
Yeah,
He might be the last one left.
Yeah.
Oh, he could have given us so
Yeah.
many answers.
Yeah. It's like the end of Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, you know? It's maybe a bit of a deep cut, I don't know.
There is one bit by Stonehenge where you can literally just... You're the other side of a tiny fence. Like if you go a certain way...
You can just sneak in?
So, no, you can... Well, I don't know if you...
You could look at
No,
it.
you could step over the fence. I don't know why. Should I? Should I? Oh,
Yeah.
Let me touch them rocks.
If only
But
we
like,
knew.
what are the consequences? See, because I'm not trying to get arrested over here.
No.
Yeah, like not for breaking into Stonehenge, though it would be a fun story.
It is a good story.
I mean,
They say all press is good
I was
press.
going to say, it's not a bad publicity
they
stunt,
say.
really.
Yeah.
True, but then
Next time.
But then there's probably some like legal hoops I'd have to jump through.
Yeah.
I don't want it.
But if you did it, and then you left like a new album on a CD, and you could be like the alien sent, I don't know, maybe.
Next album, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll do it for the publicity next time.
Taking Back Sunday,
Yeah.
push all of Stonehenge over. There you go.
Oh, like dominoes. Or if they'd even, can they reach one another if you were to push that way?
So you won't wait
No,
to
I
find out.
There's only one way to find out.
There is only one way to find out.
You're
But,
the guy to do it.
Yeah. All right. All right.
Oh,
Damn
I'll
it.
do it faster.
Fine.
Oh.
That was not on the schedule, but I'll talk to Andy.
But no, guys, like as you said, you are used to coming over here and just like checking out venues and the festivals being like mostly in London or Leeds or Stever, like those kind of way. But coming to like something like this, it must be really cool to see like a completely different vibe to this, seeing and especially headlining a festival like this as well.
Yeah. It's just great. Like well, I mean, as you know, there's just like, when you have this much open space and you're around this much, just so much nature around you, I don't think you can help but feel better. And then if you're in like more of like a man-made, look, I'm really walking a line here.
Getting a little hippie.
Yeah,
hippie-ish.
and I'm not trying to. I just think I grew up in the South, and like in the city, but getting to the country was like you drive 10 minutes in any direction, and so there's a feeling that I get that I feel like it activates a certain part of me that doesn't always have a chance to wake up,
Yeah.
and that's why I like it,
Nice.
like being here so much.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, I love stuff like that. What's the vibe behind the scenes with the band at the moment in terms of new music and stuff, right? Because it's been a hot minute since we've had new material. Are you guys working on things behind the scenes? Is it kind of playing with ideas in between tours at the moment? What's the vibe?
Constant tinkering. It just over the years, like I was saying earlier, everybody's like gotten like better and better at being an engineer, so it's or audio, and so there's a lot of times to where there's always things kicking around that will shoot back and forth. But we recently did a song for a compilation that John is putting together.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've been helping organize a benefit compilation for the ACLU, and I was lucky enough to be able to get Taking Back Sunday to record a song for it. I feel very, yeah, he wrote it. Yeah, I made a compilation and I wrote a song. It's like, hey, can you guys put this on the compilation?
You want to do this idea? We're like, yeah.
But that's the first thing we recorded.
To it. Hopefully we don't mess it up.
First thing we recorded since 152.
Yeah.
So that's cool. That'll be out in a couple of months, I'd say. Other than that, I feel like we've been thinking about, talking about, planning our next record.
It's always the planning stage.
Yeah.
Constantly tinkering.
Seeds are planting. That's the thing.
It's like, man, it's like wild because like time moves. Time just seems to move differently to me these days. Because to think that, but between Tidal Wave and 152, it was like 6 years, right?
Yeah, which I still
did
can't
not feel
believe.
like 6 years. And for a long time, we were saying, but there was a pandemic.
That was a one. Yeah.
At that point,
Turns out that was half a decade ago.
yeah. So then,
I think it gives us 2 years.
Yeah.
I think that's fair, but
but
no more.
so like the fact that 152's been out for 2 years, it like boggles my mind. Like to hear it out loud. My first instinct is to be like, nuh-uh, but you're right.
Yeah. You fucking liar. Oh no, you're actually right.
Yeah,
that's
like,
spot on.
Well,
damn.
When it's been a while and you're playing festival sets and stuff like this, does it kind of make you appreciate maybe some of the back catalogue a bit more when you see like, when you switch it up a bit, you're like, I'll put this song in and see the reaction for people? Because I'm sure like, there's so many albums in the catalogue. It must be nice sometimes to be like, let's pull a rarity out and get reminded that the fans care about it.
I really appreciate that question. Thank you. For us, the main thing that we've been focusing and working on is how can we, or is just tightening up the live show like as much as possible. And like a big part of that is like we sat down and had the conversation of like, what about this one? What about this? So we've been like slowly learning and I think that's made for a lot more fun experience for me personally. So selfishly, I'm real pumped about this whole trip we're on right now, because it's like something. Because in those moments for me, it's like I'm reminded of either the situation or the feeling, and it's really powerful still.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, that part's still alive too. All right, like kind of thing, And so I think that those moments are real cool for us, and hopefully the crowd's into it too. So for the other part of your question, because there's been swings and misses, man. Like for years we probably talked about this before, but we played that song El Paso for years because we love it.
Yeah.
But just crickets. And then,
but we're bringing it back now.
Yes,
we're bringing it back.
Bring it back.
It's also kind of been coming back around.
Yeah, it gets a better reaction now than it did when we put it out.
Did.
It's still not like
I'm so grateful.
It's still not like a huge hit, but it's much better reaction than when we first released it.
Yeah, what if it gets to a point where everyone's like, we only want El Paso, and then you guys are like, fuck that.
That would be like, no problem.
You had your chance, we were playing it for you. We loved it, and you guys didn't, you shits.
If we were in a city that was particularly mean to us, yes,
just bring it.
Yeah.
Do you have a city that's on the Taking Back Sunday hit list? What's the worst city?
No,
I can't think of like one that like we hate or that hates us or something. Nothing comes to mind.
Man, like early on. Okay, so like early on, like before or like right when Tell All Your Friends was coming out. Because we were in like Long Island, like East Coast, to go anywhere towards the Midwest, you'd always pass through St. Louis, Missouri.
Back in the day,
the first time we played there, the only other people there was the bartender that worked there, and we're like, fuck it, we're gonna do it anyways. And we played like there were people, like we went for it. I was very proud of us.
No.
And then so the next time we came, it was at a different place, and it was the bartender and the guy that worked the door, and just one other person.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the bartender from the other bar, so you'd made such an impression on one bartender.
Local
I wish
bartenders
that
were
was
real
the
into
story,
it.
and I could have just said that. I mean, wouldn't
moving
know.
forward, you can do
I think the next time we were maybe on tour with another band, so they were in the crowd too.
Oh, yeah.
North Star.
That's right. Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe. And then no, North Star was the first time.
That's
and
right.
They were in the crowd because the club was called like Meow Meow or something. Meow Meow.
Yeah.
And anyway, so then like we went back again, and there was maybe like 5-10 people there, and so we're just like, man, guys, St. Louis just isn't for us. I'm sorry. But then another tour we were on went through, and it was great. So that's the only time that we thought maybe a city hated us.
Nice.
There's one question I really want to ask, and I hope you guys don't mind, but I feel like a lot of Taking Back Sundays.
I don't know what you're
Oh God.
We're all shit. Go on.
I feel like a lot of Taking Back Sunday fans had closure around Christmas time, because there was a lovely moment where you guys brought Fred Mascherano out at the Christmas shows and played a song with him and played a song with John as well.
Yeah.
How was that? Because like obviously this band has so much history.
Yeah.
It must have been nice to get like a closure for yourselves, and also see the fan reaction of like a family reunion in a kind of way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, for me, it very much felt like that, because John is a huge part of my life, and so is Fred. And then so to be together and like doing our thing, nothing better. And just how it, like the timing of it, and just kind of how it all came together.
It's funny for me as well, because I knew Fred before he was in Taking Back Sunday, and then obviously while he was and after. And I think, when I was in Stray Light Run, I did a tour with his band.
Brody.
No. I think it was when he just started doing Color Fred.
Oh, okay.
That or Terrible Things would be the other.
Yes, I can't one of those. But I've known him, but like not really all that well. So it's been like we've been kind of connected. We've been like tethered for 15 years. But like that was the first time like we've played music together in all that time, So there was something cool about that, of like, this sort of loose connection through our whole lives, and then finally, coming together to play music.
Yeah. Nice. No, it was just really nice to see, and I think you could see that from the reactions online and everything. But
we were happy, man. Like it was like in the room there was like certain, because that state, like how the room is set up, like rather than the stage being here, like looking out, the stage is here. So he's coming up this way, and just kind of the looks on the people that were over here that like they couldn't see over here that I could, was like, it like felt like, wow, okay, wow, they think this is cool too.
That's awesome.
Guys, it's always a pleasure. Thank you so much for taking the time.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
I will be down the front screaming my head off later, so expect that. Expect to see that.
Thank you. Yeah,
Be looking out.
Cheers, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, look, if we don't see you there, we're gonna miss you.
Call us. Yeah. Where the fuck are those pricks from Sappenin?
They said. You heard them.
Thank you, boys. Thank you. You're listening to Sappenin Podcast. Sappenin.
Yes!
Joining us right now is the fantastic baby Lasagna. How are you?
Excited to be here. The nerves are starting to kick in, and this is happening. It's happening.
Yeah. It's Sappenin. It's
happening. Yeah. How are you finding Trees so far, man? Like you've been here a while today, like looking around, doing a lot of press. How is the vibe being for you?
It's been cool. It's been something special that I've never seen that much before, and that is that I see a lot of different like spectrum of people when it comes to like genre. I see goth girls, I see like party dudes, like then some metalheads, then some rockers. It's the full spectrum of everybody, and it feels like home.
Yeah. Well, I think there's been a lot of excitement around your set for this as well, because like obviously a lot of people will know you from Eurovision, and then how you've escalated since then and are honing in on your rock influences inside. And I mean, like, to come to a festival like this in the UK, where it's all like emo bands that you probably grew up listening to, must be a really cool like full circle moment.
Yeah, it actually is. But to be honest, the most thing that for now that I'm grateful for 2003s is that I've never heard of Kneecap before, and now I've listened to them for the first time 3 days ago. I was like looking and listening to the bands that I don't know, and I've been absolutely blown away. And I've now I'm a fangirl, and I was like, if we should have played when they played, so we could maybe meet them or whatever. But it's gonna be exciting to go on that stage. I'm not really sure. You said at the beginning that a lot of people are anticipating our set. I'm not really sure about that, but if it's true, it's cool. If not, we're here to try and win them over and give them something cool to remember from this festival. So yeah.
Would you say that like with those rock influences over the last few years that since people have discovered you, like there's so much more depth than just like the one song? There's like actually loads of these things that like you've come from a big musical background.
Yeah, one of the main goals and missions after the Eurovision is like trying to prove to people, hey, I'm not just one trick pony. I have more songs, and I've actually written more songs than just that one. It's been coming to a point where I'm starting to hate that song from Eurovision, because it's just everybody sees, it's Rim Tim Tagadem, because the song is bigger than the artist in Croatia. So that's why I'm happy coming here where nobody actually knows me, and I have the like platform and palette to do whatever, and maybe they'll remember some other song more than just that freaking song from Eurovision. So it's been a mission to show them that, hey, we have much more to offer.
Have you considered not playing it? Are you like...
actually I did, and I think it would be possible at like international festivals like these, where again I don't think that much people know of us, but for now it seems ungrateful still, and it feels wrong not to play it, but I've considered it. I really it's not that I got bored with it, it's just that I don't know, it feels like it's outshining every other song, and like that people are here just for that one song, and I hate it because I mean, I don't hate it, it's just it's whatever, you know what I mean.
It's such a weird thing, because I don't want to talk about Eurovision too much, but that whole process is so daunting, and you have to play that song and listen to that song and promote that song so much in the build-up that like once it's over, you're kind of like, I don't want to touch that again. But you've connected with a whole worldwide audience who want to hear it more and more, so you're kind of stuck in this world of like, I've got a hit, but I also don't want to play the hit anymore.
Yeah, it's kind of comforting to see that, like, for example, I don't know, Kurt Cobain hated Smells Like Teen Spirit, and the guys from Zeppelin hated Stairway to Heaven. So it's kind of, I think, the thing that kind of repeats itself, and it's always scary to become one hit wonder, so that's also something that you run away from as much as you can, or at least I do. I mean, there are a lot of Eurovision like artists who just promote the song that they've been on Eurovision for the longest time, and I think that's a trap that people could forget you and get bored with you. So I don't know where I was going with this, but
No, you're right though. You are right. Some people will just dine off the one song forever. And,
I'm a musician since I was 9, and I was writing songs since I was 9, so it feels like a punishment, to be just remembered for just one song, and it feels like the worst thing ever. But then again, I was just talking to one person, and she told me that she moved away at the time when I showed up in Eurovision, and that song meant so much to her, and it was, the song sings about leaving your home and stuff like that, so you gotta kind of get the goosebumps again, and you remember the meaning of that song, and you forget the commercial thing about it. And
when you're on stage and you're looking out and you're playing it, and you see people like attached to it, then I guess you.
It's different when we play it live. I love it when we play it live. It's fun song, and people who don't know it, they have fun, and people who know it also. So it's one of the most fun to play, definitely.
Yeah. Away from all of it, what is something about you and your music that you feel like other people have picked up on, as in when they check out the rest of your back catalogue are like, I really like the dynamics with this or the style with this? Is there anything you notice more often than not?
They've been comparing me to Rammstein, of course, and I'm Tim Tagedim. Then Electric Callboy, which is all true. I mean, I'm basing I'm listening to those kind of bands, and it's inevitable for me to sound like them, in one sense or another. But yeah, I think the people have been enjoying the like wrestling with the serious thematics, but with humor. So that's what I tend to do, like wrestle with anxiety or whatever in a kind of humorous way. I love to make fun of influencers, but not too much. The cringy ones, not the old kind. And when they come to visit the live show, they usually talk about the energy on the stage. So that's something that I've noticed, that they've been noticing. So
What are some of those like earlier rock and like emo influences you say you would have had?
For me,
Yeah.
I don't know. I know here is one band, Alexis on Fire.
Yeah.
And I don't know, My Chemical Romance. I've been listening in the past few days, which when it comes to emo music and stuff like that, I fell in love with Emotionless in White recently.
Oh, wow, nice.
Yeah, I've been listening to them on Nova Rock before our set. And yeah, a few kind of like those kind of metalcore music. I've been listening to Architects again, Bring Me the Horizon, and yeah, I've been recalling my high school days in the last few days. Yeah.
Nice. So what's a Baby Lasagna song that you would want people to check out? Like what's the one Baby Lasagna song you would want people to check out?
I think Biggie Boom Boom is a good representative of our energy, and I think it's the most successful song after Rim Tim Tagenim, and I think I'm really happy because of it. And yeah, Biggie Boom Boom.
Yeah.
Nice.
We started asking artists this question, and I'd love your take on it. Is the weirdest venue you've ever played? Because people normally tell us about like kebab shops or back of a pickup truck. Has there been anything over the years?
I have the craziest one, I think.
Ooh. Here we go.
It wasn't with Baby Lasagna, but with my ex-band. We were playing on Sadomaso Festival, so you're playing and people are having sex in front of you.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's a closed festival in Germany. And
How the fuck do we get invited to that?
Wait, so hang on. The fact that there is a festival that does that is one thing, but the fact that you played it is another.
Yeah.
Like what? How?
Yeah, so many questions.
Are they naked? Are they what? Is it?
I don't know if you have need to have an invitation for that. I don't know what's happening, and it's so random. It's
How'd you get booked for that?
How would you?
Did a booking agent come to you and be like, I've got you a gig in a sex festival?
I was just a guitar player then, but they were saying like I was the youngest in the band. I was like 18, 17, and they were like all 30, and they were like, we're playing Sadomaso Festival, and I was like, yeah, ha 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 ha. And then we came there and we come to the catering area, and I started to drink coffee, just naked. The dude passes and he's like, good morning, hi Stu, blah blah, and I was like, what the hell is going on? And then when we got up stage, it was just a field of people having sex and just partying, and it was so freaking weird.
That's mad.
Well,
that's mad.
That's the festival episode we need to do.
Yeah, we need to get over there ASAP.
Yeah.
Me and you naked with just our microphones wandering about. Nobody wants that.
We don't have to be naked. Everyone else.
And it's just like it's not normal sex. Also, I mean, it's hardcore in the sense that one girl was bent over the table or whatever, and he was like whipping her, and it's just
that's all. Yeah.
And you're just there playing guitar. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. I don't know. It was hard to not to look at, but I don't know. It's just
I would have been distracted. Like I just would have been like,
bro, I was so distracted.
I bet.
I was so
especially like 17, 18, like you know the peak of your energy, like oh my god, this is unbelievable. But yeah, that's wild. That's our new favorite one.
Yeah, you said you had the best one. You do have the best one. I wasn't expecting that.
I am jealous.
Fuck. Oh. Well, with that, what else is on the cards for Baby Lasagna now? What else can we expect?
Yeah, usually people ask me that, but I have the most boring answer, and I think we're going to do the thing that every musician needs to do, and that is just tour, release new music, and go in the studio. So currently we are writing a new album. We're going to perform actually one new song from the album here because we love it, and I think it's good for the party. And yeah, just go in the studio, and then we're going to do 2 runs of tour next year, and play as much as we can.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Well, yeah, good luck with the set later on. I hope everybody starts having sex in front of you. That would be fantastic. Because imagine the publicity of the Yeah, Baby Lasagna played 2000 Trees and everybody started fucking. That's mad. But yeah, thank you very much for giving us your time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sappenin.
What's happening?
Hey. We're here backstage at 2000 Trees with Coheed and Cambria. How are you guys?
We're great, man.
Fantastic.
We're a little hot.
Yeah, a
under
little
the
warm,
collar,
toasty, but
we all right.
we're good.
But you guys are hot too, so we're all hot together, and it's hot too.
We are drenched, I'll be honest.
It is. It's a very sweaty day. We appreciate you guys taking the time. You've had a busy one at Trees already. How has the experience of this festival been for you so far?
It's been fantastic. I mean, we had a massive audience show up for our acoustic Q&A thing this morning, and it was unexpected. They were so silent when we walked up. I thought I was like, oh, nobody's shown up, and we got on stage and it was like, holy macaroni and cheese. But and that's happening.
Yeah.
Nice, yeah. You did it with Mark and me. He's a lovely chap as well. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, it was fun talking to him. He had good questions. You're on the hot seat now.
I was about to say apologies then, because we won't be as thorough. As,
must be tough, man. You got to keep going from person to person, figuring out good questions to ask. You ever get confused as to who you're asking questions?
Our thing is basically just a chat and just kind of a look of what's happening, like pulling the curtain back. So it's not like we're like, right, we need to ask these things, or like we're not out to get anyone. We're not out. I don't care, I don't want a viral clip. I don't want any of that bullshit. I'm not out to
you don't want dirt?
Yeah. Like,
unless you want to give.
Who's Coheed and Cambria's biggest enemy in the music business? I don't want to know that, but
you really don't have one.
Damn.
You
do now.
I like how Travis just flipped this interview around and started asking you questions. He's like,
topsy-turvy.
That's my tactic.
I mean, we don't mind that. Freshen it up every now and again. It's fine by us.
Yeah, man. I like to ask questions too. So, watch out.
Well, I think we should start by the fact that you guys have been in the UK for a couple of days. I believe that you went in Ireland, got tattooed by one of our friends, and hang out with another one of our friends, and Stephen Patel.
Friends with Kat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Owen and Kat, love you. We had a great time in Ireland. We haven't been there in a very long time. You had never been to Belfast.
Never been to Belfast. Yeah.
And it was like the first time being back there in probably like 15 years for the band, maybe longer. And
I heard it was 13.
13? I thought
you've
been in the band for 14 years.
Dublin was 13 years
you
ago.
came with us to Dublin.
Yeah, I've been to Dublin. Yeah.
You've been with us for 14 years, man. Your math is all fucked up.
I know, man. I'm all out of whack.
Yeah. So, yeah. I love when people call Zach the new guy. He's been here longer than the band existed before he was in it. It's amazing.
I'll always be the new guy.
Yeah.
That's all right.
You're like the little brother. You're always going to be the little brother. Like
I am. I'm also the youngest.
Yeah.
Unless you manage to get somebody else in the band just for the sole purpose of being the new little brother.
Somebody else could be the new guy for a while. Yeah.
It's the whole Jason Newsted thing, right? Jason.
Yeah.
It was his fault. He had the name New.
That's it. Yeah, he's forever new.
It's going to be New Man. Yeah, when you get somebody in, you have to call him New Man.
He came to a show with his wife when we were out tour with Primus last summer. It was amazing, man. What an incredible guy. And he actually stood side stage and he knew a bunch of Coheed songs, and it was like mind blowing.
So he was such a sweetheart, man.
To see a hero like that and have him be there, and his wife's wonderful. Yeah.
He played one of my basses for a minute. That was pretty sick.
I didn't know.
Wow.
Yeah. He played the skate bass.
Did you wash it?
No, I didn't even know. Kevin, I guess, put it in his hands, but I was
Don't
like,
ever wash your
this
bass.
is amazing.
Yeah. Don't wash your bass anyway. Yeah.
Just give it a lick. Lick it up. But you just said a mad sentence when we were on tour with Primus. How was that?
Incredible.
Amazing.
Yeah, I mean, those guys were very welcoming. Well, we came in as fans. We all grew up to their music. But what an incredible experience. We had some great times hanging out, after the shows, sitting around. Yeah.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Nice. Yeah, probably one of the bands that we've toured with that I watched more of their sets than I've ever watched any other band we've ever toured with. Even bands that I love, you watch a bunch of times. Over time, you're like, all right, I got other stuff going on or whatever. But Primus was one of those bands I watched almost every night, almost the whole set.
Wow. Watched a lot of Mastodon when we were with them last week. We just did Ireland with Alexis on Fire, and you know.
Oh, yeah, those guys were incredible.
They were really, really awesome to watch. I hope we get to do more shows with them. It was a lot of fun, man.
Well, I love the fact that, you know, even though you guys have been going for so long, you still take the moments to appreciate, like, other musicians and the experiences with other people. Like, that must be quite, like, a nice experience to have because, you know, you can just get jaded so easily in this kind of thing.
You do.
It is easy to get jaded, yeah, but I think all of us still at our core, we're just fans of music and of all these bands, and it's a real treat to be able to, like, see them, especially if you're on tour with somebody, you can see them night after night, and, you know, and that fan still lives inside of us.
Absolutely.
You know?
I find myself catching up with things, just like, you know, with Alexis on Fire. I mean, I find they've been around for so long, but I mean, you know, I had never really explored their music so much, and we've been like ships in the night where we've done festivals and stuff, but we never did any proper shows or tours. So being able to hear them like that, and I'm a fan, you know, and I think everybody feels that way.
Oh yeah, they crush.
So I feel like in my older age, I'm more prone to finding things and admiring all aspects of it, you know, as opposed to the young jaded mind of, you know, making a decision of what something is before you even fucking listen.
Yeah.
I mean, I always kind of drove me crazy that people do that, but I know I did it to some degree.
Yeah.
So I strive to not do it.
Well, in that same vein, do you feel like there's a lot of people just have assumptions about Coheed and Cambria more so than, like, if they actually checked out the...
Absolutely. Oh, man. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think we're...
That's happening. That's what's happening.
Fuck these guys.
That's our life.
Yeah.
You know, you like, people will say that after they see us, like, I had no idea. Like,
yeah, it's a very multi-layered thing. People will cancel it out because of the conceptual side. Sometimes people just decide if they've tagged us with prog, or if they've tagged us with emo, or they tagged us with metal. Whichever one it is, the other group is going to say, well, that's not my type of music. And it's like, well, it's a very layered thing. I mean, I think somebody could find a lot of themselves in our music, and very diverse. I don't know. I just lost myself.
No.
Take it, Zach. Go. We're multi-layered. Sorry.
You're right, though, because if you listen to Coheed and Cambria and there's nothing there for you, you must be deaf. Like, there's something for it. Like,
it does span quite a bit of... Yeah. We cover a lot of territory, for sure.
Or at least we try to. You know, like, I think that we're always trying to challenge ourselves. So how that translates to the listener, I mean, you know, I think that if you don't listen at all and you decide what it is before you try it, well, then that's, you know, like I said before, I strive not to do that. I would only hope that other people do. But, yeah, I think that the people have had some preconceived ideas of what Coheed is, and they don't give it a chance. So fuck them.
Well, but I also think I think it's exciting when people catch us and we get to shatter their preconceptions, and they get like, wow, I had no idea that you guys did this, or that you sound like that, or like, oh, wow, I had no idea. You know, it's like, so touring with bands like a band like Primus, you're going to play in front of people who have these ideas of like, oh, that's what that band sounds like, and I don't care about it. And then you get to play in front of them, and they're like, oh, that's actually not what I thought it was. Like,
or maybe they're like, this sucks.
Or maybe they say
and
this
that's
sucks.
Okay.
That's true.
At least they heard it, and they walked away knowing that they really, truly feel like we suck.
And now they have a little more information, or they have a more informed opinion to say that we suck, and that's fine too.
But it's going to be hard for them. They can't yell that we suck, because then we're going to think, because they always say Primus sucks, that's their, you know.
Yeah, then
so
we might
if they're
think
yelling at us, Coheed sucks, we're going to think they like us. So it's very confusing.
They really like us.
Yeah. Yeah,
Again,
that's a confusing
multi-layered in every way.
Just like the band.
Yep.
Sorry, I think the heat's making us.
I'm losing my mind. This is fucking great.
It is affecting everyone. I'll say that. What tattoos did you get from Kat?
Oh, we got little clovers.
Yeah, we got little
so on the nose.
Little shamrocks. Yeah, she did little shamrocks.
Little shamrocks. Yeah. And then I got a little harp, because I told I'm very like nutty about being symmetrical, and I have this little, as my wife said, you have your own charm necklace, because I have this necklace and I'm just putting little things around it, like tour trinkets and stuff. So I put the harp over here because I got we couldn't even probably see it. So I said, you choose what it's going to be. And she said, what about a harp? So I said, yeah, man, fitting. Let's do it.
Nice. It's perfect. Yeah.
It's a lot of faith. Putting a lot of faith in it.
Yeah. Oh, well, I have that faith. She's been working on. Oh, thank you. This is perfect.
Pickle hat.
Travis has just been delivered a pickle
She's
hat
been working on. She's been working on everybody doing tattoos for a long time now. That was my first tattoo, which is incredible. But I mean, you know, I've been around her doing incredible art. She works with my brother-in-law, JR, who owns a tattoo shop in Nyack, New York called Vanguard Tattoo.
Oh.
Yeah. Walk-in Fridays every month. Yeah, we keep it promoting in the family. But yeah, so basically, she'll come to Nyack and she'll like sit in and do work there. So she's incredible, man. Like, you know, I'm going to have her do a bigger piece when I come back in October, I think.
Nice.
Yeah.
But you guys have that UK tour announced for October. I'm sure, like, you know, this side of the pond has always embraced you guys so much. I think, you know, we talk about that diversity in like multi-layered. I think a lot of people over here get the different aspects of what you're trying to do. Have you always felt that, like, when you come to the UK, there's a different reaction compared to other places?
I think the UK, you can. What do you think? I think the UK is very similar to
it's
America
similar to the States for sure.
You know?
Yeah, it's like it translates. You know, I think
in the best ways possible. That's how I feel. It's very much home when we come here, and it felt that way in Ireland. It had been so long, and even our manager was like, "See, that's why you come." So Europe, though, some mainland Europe, it still feels like we're climbing up that hill. You know, trying to make people kind of understand the band. You know. Maybe there's a lot of people, as we discussed before, that kind of shut it down before. But we had some of the best shows over in Europe this time around.
Nice.
The Netherlands.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, this has been a great tour.
Nice.
What? Speaking of mainland Europe, have you had any run-ins with any German journalists and with blunt questions? Because German journalists love a blunt question. Have you ever been asked anything like...
I've definitely gotten some blunt questions, but even better than that, I've gotten blunt comments at like meet and greets. Like very extremely blunt, you know, like, this shirt is no good for you. You're like, oh, all right.
Yeah.
Like,
I've gotten...
Like, you know, they tell you look fat, or they tell you, so you're just like...
I've gotten brutalized.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Or like, you know, last time you sound much better than this time, but good show.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, okay.
So your new album, you like it? Yeah, I do, actually. Why?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Where's that come from?
I got a good one.
Like,
I got a good one. And I'm German. I'm German and Irish, like little other things in there, but primarily. So my last name's Stever, so I could do this impression. So, Travis, how does it feel to be in Claudio Sanchez's shadow? I just looked like, was like, yo, props for coming out like so fucking deep. Like, here's a knife.
Give it a twist. Give it a twist.
Yeah. So I was just like, I'm all right. You know, it was pretty brutal. Like they come at you, dude.
Yeah. Wow.
I've had some great interviews with some German journalists, but yeah, there are those that just like, I don't know whether it's the language barrier.
Yeah.
No, it's not just that. It's just that. It's just they specialize
for it.
They specialize in brutality.
I love it. It's
They specialize in brutality. It's like I have so much German blood that they're like, we can torture you.
Yeah. Your band, it is very good on CD, but not so much live. How is that? I don't fucking know.
What is
I'm
wrong
trying
with
my
you?
best. I'm trying.
I'm sorry, man.
Have you ever heard of a tuna?
Oh, guys, honestly, I wish we could stay here and talk to you guys all day, but I know you guys are busy. And
I'm sorry if we wasted so much time with impressions.
This is what we want.
Yeah,
we want
this
impressions.
is
We
what
want
we
the
want.
laughs.
Yeah.
But
I'm
as
all
I
for
said, the song is melting everyone. But thank you so much for taking the time. I'm hoping we get to do full episodes with both of you at some point in the near future.
We're in,
That'd be awesome. Yeah.
Looking forward to the set tonight. So yeah, thank you. Thank you for the time.
Thank you guys for having us.
Thank you so much.
Sappenin.
It's happening.
Yay!
Do people not say that? Imagine coming on here and not saying that back
You'd
to
be
you.
surprised how many
Hello.
people don't.
Oh,
They're like,
for God's sake.
we go, something, and they'll just like look at us both like,
Especially if they're American or something, they'd be like, "Oh,
I just like confusing people."
What was that you said?
I don't speak Welsh, guys.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me, bro. But yes, join us right now is the beautiful Sam of Twin Atlantic. How are you? Apart from warm.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm roasting, man. No, I'm good. I've only been awake. What time is it? I woke up. I slept for 10 hours on
10 hours
on the bus last night.
2:20.
That's mental, man, isn't it?
Yeah.
So stupid. I've been awake for an hour. So that's all right.
Wow. Rock and roll.
No, it's the opposite of that. It's like
not rock and roll.
It's a tired dad who finally had a night without interruption or something, I think.
Yeah, but we know that bands don't always sleep that well on the bus, so it's good that you actually managed to crack it.
I'm a machine, man.
Yeah.
I flew from Toronto to Glasgow yesterday.
Yeah.
And slept for 5 hours of a 6.5 hour flight.
Oh,
Then got to my sister's in Glasgow, slept for 2 hours in the middle of the day, and still slept for 10 hours on the fucking bus. That's how much I love sleeping.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'd learnt from touring in a bus. I stayed on one for 6 weeks once, and then when I got off, I couldn't sleep on a bed that wasn't vibrating.
I've heard that before. I have heard that.
It's strange.
It is a strange. If you do it for long enough.
Because you're used to the constant.
Yeah, and just moving about, totally.
Here's another thing on a tour bus that used to fucking terrify me. Waking up in the middle of the night when the bus goes over a smooth part of road, so it's constantly like, and all of a sudden it's smooth.
Oh, and you just feel like...
And in my mind, I'm like, oh, we're falling off a cliff.
No, I'm going to think that every time.
Any second now, my feet are going to touch my face.
I've actually heard I've heard 2 horror stories of people that were in bus crashes. One was when we toured with the Subways, so this was like one of our very first tours. Their monitor engineer we got to know quite well. He was like probably the age I am now, but back then I thought he was like this older guy. So he was super wise, touring road dog. And he was like, oh yeah, once we were, because I think we were saying, oh, we're desperate to be in a tour bus. It looks fucking amazing. There's PlayStations on there and shit. It's unreal. And he was like, oh yeah, I'm scared of them because once I woke up in the middle of the road and the bus was like shredded. The bus had like hit a lorry and tipped.
Fuck.
And he was in the back right bunk. I always remember the details because it terrified me when he told me. And he just woke up in the middle of the road. Yeah.
What the fuck?
He didn't tell me anything else about it, but so he could have been lying.
Yeah,
could have just been showing like
that's horror film stuff.
Scare me, but
that's
it worked.
Final Destination. The only one to survive.
So I sometimes whenever we've got like a little like Rocky moment, like when it gets a bit, you know, when you hear the rumble strips or something, I think back to that guy's story, just like, oh my god, here it comes.
Yeah, mine's the opposite. As soon as I hear it go smooth, I'm like, why can't I feel anything anymore? What? We must be going somewhere. What? No, but yeah,
it's wild. Well, how is life in Canada?
It's good, man. It's like it's quite a funny feeling now because when I'm there, I'm just a family guy. Do you know what I mean? And then when I come here, I'm in like a fairly loud rock band and talk about myself in interviews like this. So it's quite strange flip-flopping between the two, but I've been going to Canada since I was a wee boy because my dad had like friends from school that moved there, and on my mum's side we've got family that live there, so it's kind of always been in the back of my... It's not a weird thing to me that I stay there. It's always been a part of my life growing up and things like that.
It's lovely there as well.
It's probably why I married a girl from Toronto, because I was like, there's an angle here. There's an angle here. But I love it, man. It's the city. I feel like I'm not cool enough for the city.
Oh, wow.
There's so many like alternative people there. As in like our world, do you know what I mean? Like of alternative rock people and like, amazing tattoos and cool fucking bars.
It reminds me of the best parts of like Britain and America.
Yeah, me too, man.
The stupidity of America.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. Yeah, you say that, and I'll agree. No, I've kind of said that to people before as well. Like my mum's not been yet, and she's like, "What is it like?" I'm like, "Toronto's kind of like a mini New York, but people are a bit like politer." Do you know what I mean? No shade on New York. Everyone knows it's a crazy place, but because New York's listening right now.
Yeah, all the time. All of them. Yeah. Well, actually, this is being
live
beamed to what's that fucking area called? The
Times Square.
Times Square.
Oh.
Yeah, we're on a big billboard right now. Actually, nobody's filming.
Oh, it's audio. I threw up the middle fingers there.
Yeah, take that, America, you bastard.
It's got to be so funny, like coming back and forth from the UK or Scotland to Canada all the time, and now being at the point where the original lineup of the band is back together, because there was a point where Barry had left and then there was just the two of you, and then like people were coming back. Like, it's such a weird thing, but I think so many fans have been so excited at the fact that the four of you are like as a thing now. All your pictures on the posters. It feels like a full circle thing.
Yeah. I mean, it was always on the cards that this would happen again. But we've been, I don't know, we're like the modern rock band where we've like not needed anyone to step in and like separate us or something. Like, we've always kind of known like, this is too much for this person right now. So actually the right thing to do is give them a break, or for us to, or the opposite, for like maybe a couple of people in the band know that, okay, I need to step up now and like do more of the lion's share of the work because this is going on in that particular member's like personal life. Or so it's always been coming from like a good easy for me to say because I'm like the front man of the band, right? But it's always been coming from like a good place where we're kind of looking after each other. So all that to say, like, that's how I knew that eventually when the dust settled on and everyone would kind of realign at the same time, that we were always going to kind of get back together. Strange saying that, because we were apart as a concept of a band, but never really as friends or anything like that. I love that we're this weird band now, because we used to feel like we were so boring and like, oh, we're just nice guys from Glasgow and we love music, and now we've actually got a bit of a kind of something about us, like a story to tell. And it's pure mysterious and like, what happened? Like the thing with Barry was that we just like, there was always like, not friction's even the wrong word, but just like try to go in maybe different creative directions. And if you do that and in the beginning for our first few records, that actually spawned like good tension and good energy in the studio. And then after a while it would just, things become, when something becomes hard work, we're not fans of it, basically. You know what I mean? We're full-time musicians, so we try and find we're like water, try and find the easiest route out of hard work.
But when you've been a band for that long as well, you're going to have moments where things work for someone doesn't, or they want to look at different parts of life. But as I said, I know there's a lot of fans that just like seeing the poster of the four of you, like announcing dates and like just photos of the four of you on stage together. It just feels right. And I think people are just happy with that.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you. Thanks. We're excited for like try and make another album together and see what happens. And yeah, the Renaissance up curve, because we're old guys now.
Yeah. What is the vibe with the rest of new music?
Dubstep.
With our band, anything's possible.
Called dubstep. Yeah.
Probably just, I don't know. We feel like I don't know what it's so. I don't know. We've kind of like matured a lot as people, not as like outside of the band. And I think that just makes you a bit more comfortable in your own skin with like your taste and just making decisions and actually sticking to them. Because that maybe the last 4 of our albums have been we've been chopping and changing what we've been doing, because there's been an element of still searching, I don't know, like try to find happiness or something out of something clicking, whereas now we're actually just quite happy with, like you're saying, the 4 of us, and that is the whole purpose of the thing. So, yeah, probably just straight down the middle rock stuff. Because that's where we started.
Yeah. No, it's nice. It's really nice. I'm going to throw a curveball here. Very, very random question.
Have you ever killed a man? No.
I can only ask this to you because you have the most Scottish singing accent ever. I've recently...
Ever?
He does.
Nah.
Definitely.
Never.
But yeah.
No, not ever.
Right. But
there's somebody.
Who sounds more Scottish than him?
I don't know, but there's somebody up in like the fucking Highlands.
It's definitely not me.
Who just
to have played 2000 Trees, we'll give you that one, maybe.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know if that's true, but
anyway, the question was: I've recently watched all the Still game.
Oh, cool.
And as someone who's obviously not Scottish, that is portrayed as such an iconic thing for that country.
Yeah.
do people quote it?
Yeah.
Constantly.
Aye, all the time. The one that I quote is he's like knocking. They're testing like the peephole in the door, and he's knocking on the door, and he goes like, "Let me in, for I am a bogus gas man here to ransack your house." That's I don't know why. I guess I just seen that at a specific point in my life where it just burned into my brain. The other one is like, "Oh, you're going to say like that shit." But you go, "Oh, that's actually quite good. That's actually quite good." But that gets used all the time for like football memes.
Okay, right, fair.
Like a player announcement or something, and you're like, "Who the? That's actually quite good." But I'm not too deep into it because it's all that stuff was on my doorstep. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And a lot of my family members are actually those people with those accents and those outlooks on life and stuff.
Fair.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. There's a lot of just learning curves in terms of words for me in there because
for sure.
I'm like, I understand it in a sentence, but
do you remember any specific bit that?
Oh, this just for me the thing I always quote now is nothing you're shite now, Bobby. But,
aye. The standard. The standard.
Yeah.
You should learn some of the songs. You know, like the wee songs that they do.
God.
They do these kind of like barbershop quartets, and you think it's going to be this innocent old man song, but it ends up being about, I don't know, I can't remember one now on the top of my head. My pals back in Scotland are cursing me right now because they all know all the words to all these songs.
Of course.
It's always about like taking a wee lassie round the back of the bins and shit like that. But they're sitting singing it as if they're like these sweet old grandpas.
Fair.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, what else is on the cards now for Twin?
We've got a lot of shows this weekend. This is actually our last run of the summer stuff. The next week. And then we've got a window where we're going to try and see what we can figure out with recording and making music. And then we've got some stuff going on in the background that is to be announced imminently, but I'd ruin the surprise if I said what it was. Obviously, I'd love to give you an exclusive, boys.
Right on.
Sure.
Right on.
Even me admitting that there's something coming as a something.
Well, there we are. I'll take that. Exclusive. Exclusive news from Sam.
Exclusively, something is maybe happening.
We might continue.
Maybe.
We have one other thing in on the calendar for this year, basically.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I look forward to it.
Just sneaks into this year.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay. Well, dude, thank you so much for taking the time.
Yes,
Okay,
thank you.
It's been a pleasure seeing you. Let's do one of these properly again soon.
Yeah, I'd love to. Aye. Cool.
Fantastic. Thank you, brother.
That's easy. That's actually quite good. That's actually quite good.
Sappenin. Yes, we are joined right now by the fabulous Jesse of the brilliant Stick to Your Guns. Woo. How are you?
I'm fantastic. The weather's been beautiful since we've been in the UK, which is not normally something people say, I hear.
Thank you for that. Thank you for bringing it with you, because we needed this. Because, we did download a couple of weeks ago, and one of those days it rained, but this weekend, I don't think there's any fucking chance of rain. So.
Yeah, I don't think we've had a single day of rain since we've been out. So on the we've been out for 3 weeks now. So we've gotten lucky. Yeah,
that is you. That's amazing. You brought the sun literally with you.
Well, how's your 2000 Trees experience going so far?
It's great. This is actually my third time playing it. I played it once before with Stick to Your Guns. Then I have another band that I played it with as well. But so I already knew what to expect. I knew it was going to be beautiful, and I love this area's. What the fuck? It is crazy out here. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice.
The countryside's nice.
Yeah, it's very chill atmosphere for what you expect the festival to be.
For sure. I know we're playing during Kneecap today, so that's an unfortunate thing for me, but
I think
I'm excited. I'm not even worried about it's not even like a crowd thing. It's more so just like I'm a fan, so I wanted to partake in the live. I was so excited. I saw we're on the same day, and I was getting all geared up, and then we got told you're playing, and it's winner. Oh, great!
Shit. Bloody Kneecap.
Hey, it is what it is. Someone's got to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it's going to be great.
So I'm happy.
It's going to be great. I think your show's going to be fucking absolutely packed out. Yeah, I saw you play here a couple of years ago. And what a fucking monster of a performance.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
But how's the tour over here been? Because I feel like the UK is such a place that's just kind of taking you as their own, really, right? Like Stick to Your Guns in the UK always has a great reaction. It's kind of like a second home in many ways.
Definitely. I think that the UK is like, if we say this all the time, it feels more so like playing back home. You know what I mean? And I think that because we've been coming here for so long and so repetitively, I think it's like the fan base is so grateful. You know what I mean? So it's like you don't always get that everywhere you go. So we love it. Yeah.
Is there much of a difference in terms of like that punk hardcore scene for you guys when you come over here compared to the States?
Sure. I mean, I think with social media, I think everything's becoming less and less different just because people are able to see how people do things far away and shit. But like when the band first started in 2003 and you didn't have this kind of like, everyone just kind of had their own styles, you know what I mean? So you would go somewhere and you would really be like, oh shit, that's how they do things here, you know what I mean? But I still feel like there's still an aspect of it, you know what I mean? Everywhere you go, whether it's here, Germany, or France, or back home, or whatever, I think everyone still has their own kind of like cultural thing that they bring to the table, but we're all like united by this music that's the same, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Have you ever, speaking of Germany, what's the weirdest question you've ever been asked by a German press person? Because they love a weird, straight, blunt question.
See, the thing is it's not even a question. They'll just come up to you and be like,
I know.
They'll just be like, last time was better.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, thanks. Yeah. Is there a question in there? It's like, nah.
No.
Can I have a photo? It's like, I guess.
Yeah. I toured with a band in Germany before, and I was watching the singer being interviewed, and the interviewer said, so your new album, you like it, yes? And he goes, yes. And he goes, why? It is not as good as the last one. And then another night then I heard, you are much better on record than you are live. Why is this? Like,
you know what? No, it's like once I've changed my attitude about understanding them and like how that they are, it makes me love them so much because it's like, they'll tell you the truth, and you need that. And you need that as an artist, you know what I mean? It keeps you humble.
Every band should have a German manager. I just realised. I just sussed it out. That would be the one. Boys, you are not doing what I said you would do.
Exactly. Or German booking agents. Because I would be like, why didn't we get that tour? And they'd just be like, you should have wrote a better record. You know what I mean? Or whatever.
You guys are not good enough to do these things. What is wrong with you? Why do you think like this?
You know what? That's totally right. We're firing our manager and we're just hiring any German. Whether they work in music or not, just a German person.
Yeah. Doesn't like the genre, hates fucking the alt scene. Yeah, just any German. Oh, that'd be so good. Just a German football fan. Anyone.
Yeah, go for it.
I fucking love a German.
Well, speaking of different territories and stuff, right, we ask this question to bands every now and again on the podcast. Is the strangest venue you've ever played? And I mean this in terms of people have told us they've rocked up to a place and it's being a kebab shop or back of a pickup truck or a zoo.
Sure.
Stick to Your Guns must have played somewhere fucking bonkers in the past.
I mean, maybe not bonkers, but like, yeah, I feel like, especially in America, like you'll just play wherever we'll have a show. You know what I mean? So it's like we played Chinese restaurants. Obviously in America, there's, as many churches as there are Starbucks. So it's like that kind of shit all the time. I'm sure there's somewhere. Oh, I mean, so I play in another band called Tradewind. And we played a cave in Germany. Yes. A literal cave.
Who said it was a good idea to play cave here? Whose idea was this? This is not a good idea. You should sack booking agent and get me.
But yeah, it was like this crazy 100,000-year-old cave or whatever. And it was like, our drummer wasn't allowed to play so we had to like do an acoustic set because they were like, yeah, if there's too much noise, it might collapse. I'm like, then why are we playing
everybody
here?
Out now, you fuckers. What do you mean? Do they not have health and safety in Germany? What's going on?
Yeah, who knows? But yeah.
That's
who put you in that room? Because surely they would know that
the thing is, it was more so like they do events. But this was the first time they were doing like this kind of band.
I see,
what I mean? Because the vibe is kind of spectacular. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like you're in like a national park or some kind of like crazy thing like that. But the vibe was everybody's a little anxious the whole night.
Yeah, I mean, that might be one of the best answers we've had so far. A cave that might fall apart if you're too loud.
Yeah, I'm just imagining you like through the gig, just like kind of like singing, worried, looking up, just kind of like.
That's what it felt like. That's what it felt like.
This note's too high. Is it gonna? No. Okay.
Did you? Was there any serious emails sent to the booking agent after?
Nah, I try not to bother them.
That's fair enough.
You know what I mean? These are the types of people who tell us that they work for us, but we work for them. So.
We're just attacking booking agents here.
Take that, booking agent.
Fuck them all.
You thieving bastards. That was the opinions of Sean Smith. Nobody else, just Sean Smith.
Obviously, this year you released a new album, Keep Planting Flowers, and this cycle seems to just have a lot of positive feedback in terms of not just the songs and the vibe, but kind of the lyrics and what it actually means. Has that been quite nice to see that, like, when you take time to maybe shape a record with certain themes, that people kind of like appreciate that and take a different meaning from it?
Yeah, totally. No, we've always kind of been that band. I think that I think the reason why this one got such a larger kind of like feedback was because our last one kind of like, there were so many different things that were involved that kind of made it just kind of disappear and wash away. So I think people were kind of maybe waiting, like, okay, we'll give you another shot here. You know what I mean? And I think people were pleasantly surprised. And I've said this before, but it's like Stick to Your Guns was like also thinking about like breaking up and shit like that too. We kind of had this mentality of like, fuck it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Because when you're like in it, right? I'm sure you guys know this. Like when you're in a record cycle and you got your manager and you got the label and you got the booking and you got everybody in your ear, you know what I mean? It's like you're trying to make everybody happy and you know what I mean? It's like you end up looking back and being like, fuck, I did a bunch of things I wouldn't have normally done. So when the fact that you go into this record thinking like, oh, we're not gonna be a band anymore, that was an incredibly like freeing type of thing, and we just did whatever the fuck we wanted to do, and I think it came across genuine, right?
Yeah.
And that was the intention. So I think that's people connect with that as well.
Nice. Can you talk on some of the things that didn't help with that last record?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I think there was a lot of like coming out of the pandemic, like when we went in, when the 2019, like we played our two biggest shows in Europe, like 3,500 people in Leipzig, and then another 3,500 people in Cologne, and it was just like felt like we were like having this moment, you know what I mean? And then everything shut down, which honestly I was kind of relieved about because we were just touring so constantly. Yeah. So like I was just like, oh fuck, I actually get some time off, and then the time off just kept going and going.
I need some time on.
Right.
Give me some fucking time on.
So like, we had recorded this record and we sat on it for 3 years. So like by the time it came out, it felt stale to us. And like, you know what I mean? It was just a bunch of like gross energy around it. And like, some people dropped the ball on certain things.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Does the positive feedback from the recent record now has changed some of the thoughts and ideas of when you said that you were thinking about breaking up? Do you feel like it's turned completely now, where you guys have more motivation and more things to count on?
I mean, I think the record saved the band for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like it makes us want to continue to do it and like be like, oh, this is why you know what I mean? It's like that thing, like what's that like thing on the internet? Everybody says like, "Oh, I almost forgot this was the point." You know what I mean? It's like that's literally what happened. It's just like
nice.
We're just I don't know. I consider us just like a working class band. Like we're not this kind of band that's gonna go and like draw thousands and thousands and thousands of people. Like we're just the band that's gonna like go and pack the 300 to 800 cap club and just try to fucking put on an awesome show for a bunch of drunk idiots and like, you know what I mean? Like just party, you know what I'm saying? And just like do our thing and like do that for as long as we can. Like we don't have these like delusions of grandeur. We're not trying to be famous or stars or whatever. Like, we love doing this as our passion, but it's also our job. So it's like, we want to come out here. We want to give 110%, take the money home so we can keep a roof over our head and, keep raising kids and all those things that our band is doing. And, it is what it is. We're happy.
That's absolutely a beautiful and the best way to look at it, I believe.
I think so too. Yeah.
We've met so many people who expect to blow up, and then when you see them a couple of months later and they haven't blown up, like their world is shattered. So
I also say all the time too. People are like, "Well, aren't you disappointed that it's not the way that you expected? Like when you were a kid, you know what I mean? You dream as big as possible. It's like, yeah, you're a fucking kid. Kids are idiots.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What are you talking about? Yeah. It's like, I'm not, if I have the same dreams now as a 38-year-old man as when I was a kid, beat the fuck out of me. What are you talking about? Grow up. Kid doesn't have fucking responsibilities of an adult. Yeah. Like, I understand that's like nice to think about, and it's like this cool, pretty image we put in our head, but it's like, tell that kid to shut the fuck up. You got real shit to go on now. You know what I mean? Like, let that idea go that when you were a kid, it's supposed to be like this, and if it's not, then you're a failure. It's like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, it's as close to my dream as a kid as I could possibly want. So I'm just gonna take it and enjoy it now, so I'm not 60 looking back going, fuck.
Yeah.
I didn't enjoy it while I was doing it because I was constantly chasing some bullshit.
The absolute best way to look about it.
Absolutely.
And I fucking love that. Yeah. I absolutely love that.
It's mad that sometimes it takes a moment of thinking like, oh, fuck this is going to be the end. I don't care about it anymore, to actually give it new lease of life.
Yeah, definitely. That's exactly what it was. That was exactly what, it's like what you need, you know what I mean? It's like, you got to come as close to the death as possible to be like, wait, actually being alive is fucking sick. You know?
Yeah. Can I just shock you? I love being in this band.
That's literally what we all did to each other. I'm going to say something you're not going to believe. This is great. But yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Awesome, man. Well, what else is going on with Stick to Your Guns for the rest of 2025? What's the plan for the rest of the year?
Just trying to play as many shows on this record as possible, trying to convince as many people as possible that are, of our songs and shit, you know what I mean? And just kind of go out there like door-to-door salesman trying to sell this record, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it, make a living any way you can do it,
Have you thought about mixing both the band and, I don't know, double glazing together? And then you can go around the world trying to sell a band while actually selling double glazing, knocking doors or something like that?
We talked about for especially during festival season, doing Stick to Your Guns and then doing also a completely different band that's like just does covers.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? So then you can just be booked twice on every festival. Be like the cover party band and then also do the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's definitely a market for it.
Yes. Oh, yes.
It's bigger than ever, the cover band thing, especially in the UK. Like, I see a lot of major promoters have almost shifted to fucking covers bands, which is crazy.
For sure. I mean, it's like songs that people want to hear, I guess, you know what I mean? Especially if you're playing songs of bands that like aren't on the festival that maybe people, you know what I mean? It's just like no one knows who your band is, but if you play the right song, everyone's gonna go fucking nuts.
Yeah, very true. Very true.
Well, I look forward to this cover band happening next time. Next time you're back at Trees.
Stick to your own songs. Stick to your songs. Stick to their songs. Stick to.
That's good, honestly. That's pretty good.
Stick to your covers. Surely. Stick to your covers.
Stick to your covers. Stick to
your
I'll get your email after this, and then we'll exchange ideas.
Yeah, you can have it. I want no money, but yeah, thank you very much for taking the time.
Yeah, very nice meeting you, man.
Thanks for having me.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Cheers.
Sappenin Podcast!
Sappenin.
Sappenin.
Hey, a backstage here now at 2000 Trees with Luke and Lee of Lowlives.
Hello. I love that you looked at me when we said Sappenin, because the first time on the podcast I fucking butchered it. I butchered it. I went, what's happening?
Dude.
What's happening? What's happening?
Excuse me, what's happening?
How are you guys doing?
Knackered.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't sleep.
I didn't sleep at all.
It's fucking hot, obviously, state the obvious. I live in Arizona. It's hot there. So was looking forward to some cool air. Did not get said cool air. But, and then obviously, we got Jay's van. We love Jay's van.
Yeah.
But the AC doesn't work this week. So we're cooked. And I've got a trucker's tan.
Dude, look at his tan.
I don't know. He probably...
Oh, God.
My wife's going to wonder what happened, but hey, it's all good. We're here at this festival. We've always wanted to play it. We're doing some shows, and the results have been phenomenal, surprisingly. And so, yeah, having a good time. Happy to be here. There's nothing better than a British summer and being at a festival, in my opinion.
Yeah.
No, not better.
Everyone's kind of coming undone with this heat, because it is affecting everyone. But this last week you've been doing shows with the Dangerous Summer over here, and it seems that it's just been the perfect pairing of reactions and good times.
Yeah, it's been fun, man.
I think with this, obviously slightly different genre, but they kindly took us out. Obviously around this festival, they're doing the festival too. And it's been absolutely pleasantly surprising that the crossover for the audience has been there. Like, we've been well received, turnouts have been solid, and yeah, man, like every night we're meeting new people that are just like, man, you guys fucking ripped. So it's all working. Yeah. No complaints.
Yeah. It's just getting out in front of different audiences as well.
Absolutely. I feel like, you know, Sean probably knows this from doing stuff with Raiders, but tours don't fall on your lap like they used to. Like it was a little easier to get support tours, 5-10 years ago. It's the competition's a little better. There's a lot of great bands out there fighting for the same tours, and so Lowlives doesn't get picky about who we're going on with, because we'll take anything and then we'll kind of adapt. But I think that's actually done well for us so far. You know, if you look at the bands we toured with, like everyone from Alkaline Trio to New Year's Day to even Michael Graves, like Misfits, like we've done a lot of different sort of flavors, you know.
Yeah.
Many flavors.
Many flavors. Neapolitan.
That's the thing. I feel like with you guys, you can rock up with any band, and it's like, it's just a different vibe of the show. It doesn't have to be like fit to a scene or anything like that.
We were like, before coming to do the Dangerous Summer shows, we're like, do we adapt our set to be not so screamy? And then it was like, actually, fuck it, let's just do what we would want to play. And it kind of has worked. Did we do Thieves with them? We did. At first,
we mellowed it a touch. There's a couple of like absolute screaming rippers that we were like, maybe we'll park them up and just pull them out for the festival and the headliners. And then after the first show, we were like, just getting back in. So the first show was like a mellower set, and then we were like, nah, let's just park them back in. So we've just been turning up and doing a Lowlives gig, and it's worked out great.
And we've had a lot of people turn up to see us in particular.
I think the Alkaline Trio, this is the first time coming back. Since we talked to an Alkaline Trio, didn't we? Yeah. Bristol Academy, that's right. So I think this is our first time back since Alkaline Trio, and I think that we've seen, a lot of folks that came to see us on that and was their first time coming out to these shows, and it's been brilliant. So
we did a couple of headline shows as well, and people actually showed up, which we were not expecting. We were shitting it like, fuck, we have to do some headline shows. Will anyone turn up? But the first one we did was Newcastle, and loads of people turned up and knew all the words.
Yes.
Very
just
bizarre.
asked in another interview, festival or headline show?
We got asked that too.
And I was like, festival.
Yep.
And Steve was like, headline, but we don't really headline at the minute. And I was like, that's why I said festival. So basically, festival show, right, is built-in audience. You get a chance to expose yourself to new people that may have heard a song on the radio or seen you on Instagram or seen a video clip or something, right? And they're like, I'll go check that out. Now's a chance to cement the interest. But I think as the band grows, hopefully it continues to grow. As the band grows, that would change to headline. So
hopefully.
Yeah. But it seems like now you're getting the rewards of putting the work in and doing these other support tours and all that.
Yeah, it's been a slog.
It's been a slog. 8 years. So yeah, but I mean, we're seeing some, and that's always exciting. And there's people rocking up with Lowlives tattoos, which always blows my mind. Seeing someone with a sickle tattooed on it. There was 3 of them
together in one show.
3 of them at Liverpool. Yeah. And I was like,
and we'd never played Liverpool before.
No.
It was just like, what's going on?
3 sickles in Liverpool. It's madness. Yeah. So shout out to all the sickles.
Yeah. I love it. Well, I knew, I saw when the bit of problem with AJ getting over for the first date of the tour, which had to be cancelled. Yeah. And my first thought was that, I could just imagine you guys going, fuck, it's the curse of again's coming back.
That was the initial reaction.
Yeah.
And then when we found out that it was a dead cert that the show wasn't happening, we realised, fucking hell, we can have a great pub lunch. And so we went and did that.
But yeah, that got moved to the end of the tour now.
Yeah, that's now on the 14th. Nice. So no issues. We actually went down to the venue and checked it out. And it seems like a lot of the people who had original tickets have just said, yeah, cool, we'll come on that date. Yeah. Which is lucky, because I mean that sometimes doesn't happen, does it? So but yeah, initially I was laughing because I was sat in the rehearsal studio. We just loaded out, and the last thing I needed to do was wrap up a bunch of sticks. And so I was sat there rapping the sticks and my phone started going off and I was like,
here we go again.
I looked and I was like, it's a tour manager. Listen, so-and-so stuck with there was some strikes or EasyJet strikes. And I was like, fucking hell. Is it Matthew that flies for EasyJet? Or is he
Ryanair?
Okay,
Ryanair.
so I was like, I need to give him a call. Yeah, so all right, we can't blame Matthew then.
No, sadly. I'm sure we blame him for other things. I mean, you just blame him anyway. It's like they're all pilots, they're all connected. It's like, it's all the same, one another. What has been going on behind the scenes since the Alkaline Trio tour?
Me and him have been writing a lot of songs.
Nice.
It's 2 words. Album's ready.
Nice.
We just got to record it.
Ready.
Yeah, I mean, we've written a lot of songs, so we deliberately. So basically, what always happens to Lowlives, could call this TMI or whatever, but you're our pals, so let's have it.
Fuck it.
For one reason or another, we tend to get caught up with releases. We want to put something out in a certain amount of time, and it never happens for the wheels of the business or whatever it is, right? And so it's always been our goal to have quick follow-ups, right? So it's been a year since the album come out, and obviously we just dropped the deluxe. That's okay. That's acceptable. But we wanted to get an album out pretty rapid after. So ideally, I had it originally in our calendar to record the album this January so that we could actually have a this year release. Because we've been pretty much there for a while. And it didn't work out that way. So what we decided to do was let's just keep going and writing songs and keeping the filter good. So we write a lot of songs, we reject a lot. And so I want to say we're sitting about 22 songs right now that we think are good. Whether the label thinks so or not, that's a different question. But, so the goal would be ideally we smash out an album and then there's a bunch of songs left. Maybe we could chip together an EP or something in between because I think what's important with streaming and the nature of attention and how everything goes these days is to keep having music coming out. We don't want to be one of those bands that's just chipping out singles. We already did that because of the pandemic. So we want to deliver a good album and then hopefully, maybe a follow-up 6-banger EP. So goal is to get in the studio in December. We're waiting on studio availability. Might even come over here to record it. Trying to see if that lines up.
Okay.
So yeah, record December and then hopefully have it out in 26. So that's what's been going on in the quiet.
Okay, nice. Yeah.
Because last year we blitzed it a lot of shows. So this year it's been more relaxed and more focused on getting those songs complete. Because last time we went to the studio, we kind of let the producer pick some of the songs, but there were some of the songs that weren't 100% what we wanted.
Yeah.
So this time we're really making sure that we have every single song fully dialed before going in.
Basically, rolling in with somebody that's won 2 Grammys, we had to ask the question: what do you think out of these demos makes
Should
a good
be
song?
the record.
And so, I think it was fair, but we tried that, and now we're going to pick. So
Now we're not doing that again. So
I think the album came out fine though.
Oh no, of course. Have you got anyone in mind for the next producer? Or
oh yeah, we'll do it with Bo. We're
Bo,
going
to Bo Michelle will do it.
Bo mixed the last record. There's some magic that happens when we do stuff with Bo. I just love him. Yeah. We love him. He's like.
We strayed from him and now we're not going to stray from him. we're going, Bo, he's come back.
Yeah. He's fully in though, and we've been sending him tunes. I just think that when we work with Bo, he understands us as individuals. He understands where to chime in. And he also understands the sounds that we want. We like to still have, everything's very heavily produced these days and sample replaced. We've always tried to stay sonically competitive with that kind of music because you have to think about that. But equally, we want to keep the organic realness of what Lowlives is and that ethos. So
everything has to be real.
Yeah, he's always managed to find a really good balance of making us sonically sound good and competitive with slamming stuff that's out there, and also keeping the energy and realness of what we do. So
yeah, nice. Yeah, perfect fit.
Yeah.
He really is. And he did, even when I listened to Burn Forever, which was the first thing he ever did, I'm still like, fuck, that mix is so good. So yeah, we'll definitely be doing it with Bo. So hopefully we'll bring him to England to do the record.
We're going to flip this around. I'm going to take over Sappenin podcast right now and say, Morgan's looking steady. You look toasted. Are you okay?
Yes.
What can Lowlives get for Morgan right now?
I don't know. Have you got any like very cold beverages on the right there? Because that's about it.
We got given our drinks. We got given our drinks cold. And they're in the van, and there is nowhere to put them backstage. So I have warm drinks for you, and it sounds like a part of the course that maybe we're going to be drinking a lot of warm beverages here. But you are welcome to drink anything that we have.
Beer, you're more than welcome to.
I'll think about that. No,
That's a no.
I could also send a runner back to Wales to drag Sean back if you need some support. So, Sean, I hope you're drinking your cold drinks at the wedding.
Oh,
you little shit.
Who leaves
Send
the festival?
Jay up on his bike.
Yeah. Who leaves the festival to go to a wedding? I don't know. Guys, always a pleasure seeing you. Thanks for taking the time.
Thank you for having us, man.
Likewise,
Thank you.
Thank you for always giving us a bit of time.
Always, man. Always.
Thanks, man.
Love you guys. See you soon.
Thanks, man.
Sweet.
You're listening to Sappenin Podcast.
Yes, another 2,000 trees in the bag once again. Fantastic weekend at 2,000 Trees Festival. What a lineup, what a schedule, what a brilliant, open, funny load of guests we had on. Great time again. Cannot recommend 2,000 Trees enough. Hopefully next year my band Raiders will be playing. So fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. It's just lovely. I look forward to Trees every single year because, as much as we love festival season, they can get hectic, it can get chaotic. There's a lot of planning leading up to it. But once you get to Trees, everything is just so chilled. It's this time of the year, like mid-July, where everyone's just kind of like breathing out a bit. And yeah, like you can just go and watch bands from one stage to another in a matter of seconds. You don't have to have a pre-plan going to the other side of a field to try and get somewhere in time. It's just it's the loveliest vibe possible. And I'm just so thankful that they keep inviting us back and keep wanting us to get involved with the festival. As I said, the DJ set was a lot of fun, and we recorded a bunch of live podcasts on stage in front of an audience that you might be able to hear on this podcast or our Patreon in the next coming weeks and months. So make sure you subscribe to wherever you listen to this and to our Patreon at patreon.com/Sappenin for the updates on that. I want to say a massive thank you to AJ Perdomo from The Dangerous Summer, Jenna McDougall of Heaven She and Tonight Alive, and Ben from As It Is for all taking time out to join us on stage and have some laughs. And just throughout this episode, we had some great interactions, and it makes me smile that Thinking Back Sunday are so happy to see us as well.
Yes. Our next step is convincing them to come on a cruise with us.
We need to do that.
Yeah, we have started planting the seeds, so this is it now. It's beginning. We're going to make this happen. But yes, those live podcasts that might be coming out at later dates were some of the best live podcasts we've done to date as well.
Correct.
So, as Morgan said, thank you to those guests, because they were fucking on fire. They were brilliant. So funny, so insightful, and just all around beautiful people.
It's nice to make the most out of good vibes and the sun and the summer activities. And speaking of summer activities, you've got a busy day today and tomorrow.
Yes. So today, if you listen to this on Friday, which you should be, because it's the only day to listen to it, the day it comes out, we are playing at Leeds O2 Academy tonight, supporting Film for a Friend. There might be tickets left. Have a look online. Come along. It's going to be a right fucking laugh. And then Saturday, we are playing Cardiff Castle, finally. One of the two iconic venues in Wales that the Blackout are yet to play are Cardiff Castle and, of course, the Stadium. Well, we never, ever, ever expect to play the Stadium, but this is probably going to be our first and last time playing the Castle. So if you can come along, go to theblackoutband.com for tickets. Click the top ticket link, because that's the cheapest possible ticket you can currently get. I shouldn't have said that, but I have. So,
Oopsie daisy. Head over to emosnotdead.com. Use the code Sappenin20 for 20% off everything they've got on their website. And check out our Patreon at patreon.com/Sappenin. Keep this thing going each and every week and get even more behind the scenes chaos than you can ever imagine to experience in your life. If you head to the description of this and every episode, there's loads of names there that we thank, But as always, Sean's going to give a massive shout out to the elite members of our Patreon community.
Yes, thank you very much. Kylie Wheeler, Paul Ersfield, Scarlett Charlton, Mitch Perry, Tony Michael, Nathan Croshaw, Johanna, Dilly Grimwood, Jonathan Gutierrez, Molly Malloy and James Bowerbank, Amy Louise, Kat Besant, Ian Gent, Amy Hogg, Chris Howard, Janelle Casson, Jenny Robinson, Amy Dawson, Scott Jones, Mayumi. Our Patreon friend Stuart McNaught is currently in Australia doing a tour, meeting other Patreon people. It's fucking bonkers. It is the other side of the world.
Yeah.
Meeting up and going to gigs, fucking zoos, fucking boats, everything. He's just meeting up with other Patreons and just hanging. It's fucking the best thing ever. I can't believe we've made this fucking podcast and that shit's happening. Anyway, thank you very much, Stuart McNaught. Thank you very much, Ellen Southfield, John and Emma, Jennifer Dean, Caroline Robson, Jenny Munster, Craig Harris, Louis Cook, Carl Pendlebury, James McNaught, Jason Reddy, Martina McManus, Danny Eden, Span, Thomas O'Neill, Ollie Amesgreen, Dan Peregrine, Emily Perry, Adam King of the Goss Parslow, Kalila Keane, Josh. I told my boss that 3 companies were after me and I needed a raise. He asked me which 3 companies. I said, it's happened again. I'm sure he messaged me and told me he changed it. So that's why I started reading it. Fuck off, Josh. Sort that out. Thank you very much. Lavender Lee Martin, Laura Russell. I met a patron at 2000 Trees who said, hiya, I'm the new patron whose name you can't pronounce. And God, was she right. And I'm so sorry, but I'm going to have another go now. Sophia Zuravshka. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Fraser Cummins, Kyle King of the Cloth Smith, and Connor Lewins. Thank you very much to all of those people and anybody who's involved with our Patreon. As Morgan said, we cannot keep this going without the Patreon. So thank you very much to all of those people. Patreon.com/Sappenin. We are done. This is over. Sappenin! You sound very far away.
You're listening to Sappenin Podcast with Sean Smith and Morgan Richards. Thank you very much for downloading this podcast or streaming it, or I don't know what else you do with podcasts. Thank you very much.